So I've always laughed when when I go to the supermarket and I see them having like some very small tilapia for sale. And I always be wondering why is it that they couldn't allow the tilapia to actually go out a little larger before they actually sell them. Alright, today's topic is all about times up with a small or large tilapia has to be harvested. Okay, so here you see some fingerlings, right? And some fingerlings are larger than some because I just actually took some from a different pond and placed in here. Nevertheless, they should be okay because they are not that small to hold in the larger one's mouth. And the larger tilapia will not consume the small tilapia because the main priority right now is breeding and consuming plant-based food. Okay, so why I'm here now, I am going to be taking out a few, well, probably about four for breakfast. Small tilapia, small in comparison to what I've had in the past couple of months, right? And the reason for this is that if I allow the large tilapia to actually continue to feed them and they get a little bit larger, right, and they do breed, right, and they do give me fried, several issues will occur. One, whenever I'm ready to actually consume them, they will be old and their meat will not be that of great quality. Two, they will actually breed, and right now I have roughly about 600 tilapia babies all over my yard. Right, these are just some, right? I don't know if you can see them because as soon as they see the camera they're gone on, but probably about 150 in this space, right? And I have another 150 in another tub, plus another 400 around that side, right? So I don't want to actually flood my system. I am presently cleaning this pond with the intention of taking about half of the stock in this pond. It's about probably about 300 and odd, 400 something there about in this. I'm going to be taking half of this. I'm going to be placing in here for them to grow out, right? And the other half will stay here. But there's a lot. There are tons of tilapia babies in this pond. That I know that if they continue to stay in this pond, they will die because of space, right? Okay, so why I have to actually consume the large ones are because the quality of the meat will depreciate after a while. Meat gets too soft. When you actually cook it, it actually skin up in the ear or the skin actually tear up, right? So you don't want none of that, right? Also, you don't want them to actually breathe too much, and you end up your system is choked. I spoke to you about that already, right? So gradually I am actually placing fingerlings in this system, and fingerlings should serve me a great advantage because I am about to do my aquaponics, and aquaponics it's best you use fingerlings. Some persons might disagree with me, but for me I think having 4 or 5 dozen fingerlings in a container going out to be adult with aquaponic setup, it gives you enough time to reap the benefits of the plant. Well, plant the garden, or should I say the vegetable garden, or whatever you're planting in the planting setup, right? While actually growing the fish, right? You don't want the fish to actually get too large too quick, and the plants are not to fruition, where you're gonna have to actually do a lot of shifting and stuff to have to remove the fish and actually place more fish, right? Some persons might say that you'll actually time it. Some persons might say that that is foolishness, but you want everything to be taken down at the same time. You're reaping the benefit of the tomato, you're reaping the benefit of the pepper, you're reaping the benefit of whatever it is, and also harvesting the fish at the same time, right? Well, that's how I look at it. Some persons might say that a pond with good sized tilapia, it can continue to actually I call it water, yeah, irrigate the plant, the garden. But to me, that's I don't see it that way. because although larger fish tend to give large amount of poop, smaller fish tend to give small amount of poop but regular, right? So you find that the small ones will actually nibble at anything and consume anything and just release waste at any time, right? Which gives the water nutrients, which will actually gives the plant that you are having in your aquaponic system to actually to grow uh, quickly. So I'm gonna be removing uh, about 4 of these. I don't know if any of them have babies in their mouth, but we're gonna see. I collected probably about 4 dozen on the other night, and I placed in the tub in which I just showed you a while ago, because they are so sensitive to me coming around them. As soon as they see me, they just go down in the pond. All right, so I have a lot of work this morning to do, guys. I'm gonna have to wash out the tub, well, the filter bucket, along with change water. So let's see how that one works. So I just need to catch one more. So we all eat or consume some small tilapia for breakfast this morning. While some of them can practically rest assured that probably by the end of the next week or so, I will actually be consuming them. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. Thank you very much for your interest in my shares. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out. Catch you next time.